Your therapy guide.
Your ultimate guide to health and fitness.
Hip muscles are the key muscles for moving the lower half of the body. Different muscle groups around the hips have tendency to get either weak or tight. Tightness of the muscles and other soft tissues causes pain or limitation in the movement. Sometimes it might cause excessive compression in the nerves and blood vessels that passes through these tight tissues, or even could cause osteoarthritis of spine, hip, and knee joints in the long run. Getting hip stretching exercises into your routine is one of the best ways to prevent, treat, or stop worsening of any of these conditions. Do not hold your breath while doing these exercises. Let's get started. First, kneel down. Now from this position, get one foot in the front with your knee and hip bent to about 90 degrees. If you have got sore, painful, or sensitive knee to pressure, use extra layer of padding to protect your knees. Hip and knee is aligned in a straight line, and similarly knee and ankle is aligned on a straight line as well on both sides. Now, roll your pelvis backward like getting your tailbone tucked underneath. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in, shoulders back and down, chest up and head back. Slowly push your hip few centimeters forward without arching your back. You should feel a good stretch on the upper portion of your thigh in front of your hip. Hold for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times a day, and you have to do it on both sides. Now, to stretch the other muscle that runs down your thigh, bend your ankle and put weight on your toes. Tuck your tailbone. Push your hip forward a few centimeters. This stretches the muscle that runs down the front of your thigh all the way up to the knee. As you push your hip forward, tuck your tailbone, squeeze your glutes, and do not arch your back. Hold for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times every day, and do it on both sides. To work on the tighter outer muscles of your thigh, get your foot inward so that your back heel is aligned in a straight line with the front heel, ankle bent, and put weight on your toes. Shift your hips slightly to the side, tuck your tailbone, and push your hip forward gently. Your pelvis should be facing forward all the time. This gives you a good stretch on the outer portion of your thigh, which might be felt anywhere from side of your hip to all the way down up to your knees. Hold for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times every day, and do it on both sides. To work on the muscle in the back of your hip, lie down on your back with your hips and knees bent. Roll your pelvis front and back to find the midpoint and hold. Now get your ankle rested on the thigh on the other side. Place your one hand on the top of the top knee and the other hand holds the front of your bottom knee. As you push your top knee down, you feel a good stretch in the back area of your hip. Pull your lower knee up towards the chest and push the top knee downward. You must do it on both sides. Hold for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times per day. After you finish this, get one leg straight down on the mat and use your clasped hand to pull the other knee towards the chest. To prevent the excessive arching of your back, get your belly button gently pulled towards the spine and hold. Do it on both sides. If you feel pinchy sensation in the front of your hip, do not pull your knee harder towards the chest to the point of pain or stop this exercise. Now to work on different muscle fibers, pull your knee up and across your body towards the opposite shoulder. Make sure your lower back and pelvis stays on the mat as you move your knee up and across the body. Do not rotate your spine, as we just want hip joint movement with this exercise. Well, let me also show you a quick hip stretch for those who spend lots of your hours either doing desk job, driving, or prolonged standing. Get your one leg crossed over the other with ankle rested on the thigh. Those who have got a severe tightness on the hip will have your knees way higher than your ankle in this position. So, to start with, try to get your knee down in a straight line with your ankle. Keep your back straight as you press your knee down towards the floor. You will feel a good stretch on the back of your hip, but there should not be any pain. After you get a good lengthening of the tight muscle and are able to get your knee in line with the ankle, progress this exercise by leaning forward by bending at your hip and keeping your back straight. Lean forward as if you are getting your tailbone off the chair. This exercise is further progressed by leaning forward towards the top ankle by bending at your hip with your back straight. Again, lean forward as if you are getting your tailbone off the chair. Do not hold the breath. Hold the position for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times every day. Finally, it's time to stretch the inner thigh. Neutral spine. Stand with the leg on the side to be worked on. One step back and one step to the side with foot rotated outward. Place the hand on the back of the same hip. Let me show it again. Neutral spine. Foot one step back, one step to the side with foot rotated outward. Place the hand on the back of the hip. Keep the other knee loose and lean diagonally towards the opposite leg. Even with a little forward lean, you feel a good stretch on the upper and inner thigh. Hold the position for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times every day. Work on both sides. Now, to stretch the backward and inner portion of your thigh, place the foot on the chair with some upward and outward movement of your thigh at the hip joint. And learn this move for the stretch. Let me show you the hand placement for the exercise and how to stabilize your leg. Grab at your ankle for support and use your elbow to stabilize the knee so that the knee does not move towards the midline of the body while stretching. Keep your other leg loose, bend forward at your hips as if you are trying to reach for something on the floor. As you lean forward, gently push your pelvis backward as shown before. This is a good stretch for the muscle fibers on the back portion of your inner thigh. Hold the position for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Repeat 3 to 5 reps, 1 to 2 times per day, every day. Work on both sides.